Yep. So, welcome into everyone. We are officially getting together, and the doors are open. The doors of the online meditation hall are open, and we'll take a few moments to see who shows up and take a few moments to get settled in. Light your incense or whatever it is that you like. Simcha, you might want to mute your mic if you can. Otherwise, I can do it for you. Hello, Maddie. And hello, Steve. Yeah, and Sunshine. Great to see you, Sunshine. And Bree, Craig, Aaron Kramer, John, Mantis, Meditational. That's an interesting name, and so is Mantis. Natty, Nina. Hi, Samantha. And Simcha. And Simcha is here as well. And over on YouTube, can see Coney and Rose and Kanagawati. Glad that you are here. Hello, Michelle. Michelle, this is your first time joining on the Discord, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Are you the Michelle that oftentimes leaving comments and saying things?
Yes, I do. I watch you a lot on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I think I know you from your comments. Nice to have you
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Hmm.
I've never been on Discord, so I'm not used to this.
Okay, don't worry. You just have to click and join, and then you're all set. Then you're in the right place. Hello, John. All right, nice to see you, Michelle.
There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
You have the children, right? You have
Um,
children?
I no.
Oh,
I came from a nanny background,
oh,
so I taught children a lot.
oh,
I don't do that right now though.
oh. Okay. Hello, Smurfing. And Jonathan and Todd.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
So you can see that better.
Hello, Robert and Suri over on YouTube, and everybody who's on YouTube and planning to join us for the full session. Make sure that you say hello, or planning to join us for a bit. Make sure that you say hello. I am well here. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Hello, Sonia. And another Steve. Hello, Kai and Lolo. And Ashley and Natalia. And if you are over on the YouTube, you can feel welcome to leave a like. Hi there, Amy. You can like the YouTube video. Yep. Hi, Gregory.
Hey.
And Bree over on YouTube also. And Wrestling Thompson. Hi there. Okay. So we will go ahead and get into our meditation practice. Is this anyone's first time for joining meditation or joining here or practicing meditation? Is anyone's first time? First time meditating with this group. Okay, great. Okay, Sam's first time as well. It's not. All right. So the practice that we're going to be doing together is quite simple. One of the easy ways that you can think about it is mindfulness, to be aware of what's happening right now, and then also to kind of exercise, to practice, to be with this way of being willing to let go, willing to hi Bobby, being willing to put down or let go of what you get a hold of. So as we are, practicing mindfulness, kind of following the breath as it flows in and flows out. Um, if you have any technical difficulties, hop over to YouTube. Okay, it's the easiest, most accessible way to watch it. Yeah. So meditation to kind of practice meditation is not very difficult, but to be a meditator, to be someone practicing is difficult, to get more and more involved in it. So that moment of being aware, that moment of this kind of beginner's mind, okay, this beginning breath, this first breath at this present moment, this is something we all can do. Okay, and also to be kind of ready and willing to give up, to let go of something. Um, if you pick up um, something, you might like it, you might not like it, and you can practice to be willing to put it down. Not even necessarily to put it down, but you can pick something up and be holding it in your hand, and you're willing to put it down. You're okay with putting it down, whether it's good or bad. You you don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to react to it. Um, you don't even need to put it down, but you're willing to let go of it. You're willing to put it down. So this is kind of like a holding gently, gently being aware of what's happening and what comes up. And as we practice meditation, for sure, all kinds of things are going to come up. All kinds of ideas, all kinds of experiences, all kinds of perspectives, um, all kinds of kind of like it's as if there's this big momentum, this big habit energy from our past that's flowing forward. There's this big, strong current that's flowing forward right now. And in meditation, it's kind of like we are standing up in the current. And so we just, we're every aspect of that water is going to hit us and kind of encourage us to fall over, to go in a different direction, to flow along with it, rather than continue kind of standing up, continuing our meditation method. So we need a lot of resolve and sincerity and kind of good intention to stay with mindfulness, to stay with this being upright, being aware, not getting dragged along with the current of our thinking. Okay. So a common idea that people have is that meditation is this way where we control the mind or we make the mind to be empty. But it's much, much better to say that meditation is the practice of being with the mind, being with the body. And our tool for being with is the meditation method. So I'm going to share and instruct with some kind of guidance, and give you the meditation method as much as I'm able, and you try to stay with that. You try to follow that as we do this meditation practice. If all else fails, you're just sitting here and breathing. Maybe it's quite nice to not need to go anywhere, to not need to do anything, to not need to rely on thinking in any way, belief in any way, but to just sit here and breathe. So that's something we can always come back to in our meditation. All right? So the first step for meditation is to adjust our posture. Okay? Find a comfortable, stable, upright meditation position. Comfortable and stable are the most important terms here. And as you start to find that position, you can wiggle, you can move. Really make sure that you are comfortable. If we start meditation out with pain in the body or something like that, it's really not going to go very well. So finding this place of stability, simplicity, and comfort in the body. So as we find that comfortable position for our body, we can begin to be aware of the breath. We can begin to notice that the breath is happening at this present moment. I'm sure many of us have found that a lot of the stress and difficulties and complicated situations in our lives arise from and are kind of defined by complicated thinking, a lot going on, a lot to deal with, a lot to react to, a lot to fix, to solve, to take care of. So, in this present moment, putting the body down, comfortable, simple position, closing our eyes if it's comfortable to do so. Simply begin to notice the breath, and especially the effect that the breath has on the body. So, breathing isn't this amorphous concept, this kind of vague idea of breathing, but there is a direct effect on the body that breath has. The biggest one is that you're alive and not having a panic attack because you can't breathe. So, at this moment, following the breath, turning the mind inward, a lot of things will grab your attention and pull you out. This is not a time to type or to look around or to be playing with Play-Doh as we do meditation, but it's really a time where we turn the mind around. We start to notice, not to do a special technique, not to control the breath in some way, not to control our body in some way, but we start to turn the mind around. We start to look, we start to notice what's happening rather than controlling what's happening in some way. So, what do you naturally notice at this moment? As the body is just sitting here, comfortable, as the breath is naturally flowing in and flowing out. What do you notice? What are you aware of at this present moment? Now, the meditation method is quite important. Commonly, being aware of your breath as it comes in through your nose and flows out. This is just like the anchor point, the protection. As we do meditation, we stay close to the meditation method. We stay close with our awareness to the breath flowing in through the nose and flowing out. If you notice nothing, great. Keep noticing. Keep looking. If you see nothing, what a sight. How interesting, how curious. Not relying on any words or thoughts or phrases. Whatever you think is wrong, not to be relied on, not to be involved with during meditation. You're already in the dark. You don't need to put a blindfold on. So noticing what's happening right now. Not controlling, just sitting here, breathing and aware, breathing and noticing. We're not meditating for a particular period of time. It's just at this very moment to breathe and be aware. Every time that you get carried away, involved in anything, it's coming back to this position and this way of just sitting here somewhat still and comfortable, breathing and aware. all of those habit energies, all of those unskillful activity, just like cockroaches running away as we step into the kitchen. We step into just sitting here, breathing and aware. Watch those shallow ways of being, those shallow habit energies, just kind of scatter away as this practice of just sitting, breathing, and being aware comes to the forefront of our life. Feeling the breath deep in the body, so too your awareness deep in the body. Just breathing in and breathing out. Don't fall into any dreaminess, but rather keep noticing, keep being aware, following the breath as it flows in and flows out. Whatever comes up, you can always return to relying on the present moment breath as it flows in through the nose and flows out. Don't get stuck on anything. Don't believe anything. Just at this moment, sitting here, breathing and aware. relying on just breathing. Seeing through the eyes of breathing, hearing through the ears of breathing. Just at this moment, following the breath, breathing only, experiencing only. Going deeply into just breathing and being aware. We let go, abandon, give up thinking, knowing, controlling our lives in any way. We pick up just sitting here comfortably, somewhat still, following the breath as it flows in through the nose and flows out. Breathing and being aware of the whole body sitting here at this moment. Being aware of the mind. Coming back to staying with just breathing. Just being aware. As if this very moment were the first moment of our lives. As if this breath was the first ever breath that we've taken. Don't know, just breathe. If you find yourself falling into a dream state, you can open your eyes, watch that dream vanish. We can also enjoy a kind of releasing of any force in our meditation. and finding ourselves in this place of not knowing, not controlling in any way. We can see seeing. We can hear hearing. We can breathe breathing. We can feel feeling. Aware of this whole body sitting here. Whatever peace or gentleness we feel now, we can offer that peace to ourselves. Offer that openness, gentleness to our body and mind at this moment, regardless of what the conditions of the body are or the conditions of the mind is. Offering this peace, this gentleness, this sincerity. At this moment, we can open our eyes if they are closed. We can bring our hands together and make a bow. And then we can massage our face, our head. You can rub your hands together a lot for a lot of heat. Can be very nice to roll the head after meditation. Roll your head back and to one side, down, one way and then the other. Okay. So, would anyone like to ask a question or share about their meditation experience?
I'll
Yeah.
share.
Okay, Bobby.
Um, I noticed that my mind seemed very focused on trying to entertain me, it felt like. So, various creative thoughts and almost dreamlike states popping up, and having to recognize that fact, um, disengage, and recenter on my breath. So, I felt staying in the present moment very challenging. Thank you.
Okay. I had said that my lost sound on YouTube. I had said that someone had a very good meditation. They described it. And then I said about sometimes two people could be sitting next to each other. One is having a great experience, the other one has a really horrible one. And then afterwards, one looks to the other and said, "Wow, that was amazing, wasn't it?" and that one says, no, as horrible. So if you want to keep your mind in line with the truth, don't get stuck on any experience. Okay? Good or bad. Good meditation is bad. Bad meditation is good. In general, not specifically. Um, John, John, can you use your mic? You have access to your microphone, John?
Don't know if this is working.
Yeah, it's a little bit low, but that might be on my end.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, I've been recently trying to be sort of like mindful, or trying to be more compassionate when engaging with others, as a way to sort of counteract getting swept up in emotional states, or not acting the best, I guess.
What are you saying?
Oh, somebody's mic is a bit staticky. I was saying I've been recently trying to be a bit more mindful, and acting more compassionately when dealing with others, as a way to sort of be mindful and not sort of get swept up in like emotions, if that makes any sense.
So you said kind of you've been focusing on being compassionate towards others as a way to help you be mindful?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, John. Powerful and difficult practice to we're always so selfish, me, my, to make an intention to be compassionate or be ethical, be virtuous. And if we can bring up that intention, then it's really clear we become mindful very easily. One person who is a member of our community, we're talking about, they told a story about how they, kind of go to the grocery store and eat and shop, and it's this kind of mindless, almost depressing activity of going to the grocery store and picking out those things that'll taste good or what have you. But once they started to consider vegetarianism and veganism and the impact that their consumption had on other beings, that kind of base animalistic, like kind of depressive activity of going to the grocery store and shopping for food to put in your face became a mindful activity where they were considering about how their actions are affecting other beings through their consumption. So virtue and emphasizing virtue is really empowering to become mindful, to become in the present. And you don't need to become absolute, like you don't need to become a monk and have all these rules to follow to do that. It's a lot of it's just the intention. You recognize the harm that eating animals causes and supporting that industry causes. So at the least we can do, if we are Buddhists, if we are practitioners, if we do aspire to be virtuous people, the least we can do is not participate in the fetishization of meat eating. Or dairy, for example, we should not fetishize those things because they're really, it's not nice. It's not Salt Bay. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that, but he makes a steak. It's a big steakhouse thing, and then he puts salt. It's a big viral trend or something. Meat eating is dark, nasty stuff, and we should recognize that. Even if we continue to eat meat for whatever reason, should still recognize it's nothing to be glamorized or romanticized. It's not romantic. Meat eating is not romantic. Natty, you want to share with your microphone?
Yeah, I was just saying that um, early Saturday morning, I left for Kentucky to go retrieve some family of a friend that I have. They were completely displaced by the flood in eastern Kentucky, and it's been a blessing, but it's also been a challenge trying to remain mindful of everything that they're going through, the emotional state that they're in, and sharing my space with people because, everybody kind of has their own way that they do things and kind of um, places where they put stuff and it's somewhat of a learning curve to adjust to having other people in my space and um, I'm just trying to be more mindful and patient. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that, Natty. Sonia, you like to share with your voice?
D'accord. I will try to say it in English. So yes, it was a very, very nice experience. I didn't meditate for a very, very long time, and I felt very peaceful. And even if it was sometimes a little bit difficult, I really feel better now.
Okay, thank you, Sonia.
Thank you.
Meditation is always accessible to us. It's always available to us. This way of disengaging from what we are involved with and engaging with being aware at the present is always available to take a step back and to be aware. Anyone else? Okay, so we will finish today with a little bit of a Buddhist chant, and that's how we'll wrap up, okay? So everyone can bring their hands together and chant along if you know the words. It can be good to chant, just like it's good to express our heart with the body and mind. Chanting is just a way to do that. So, welcome to Chant Along. And this chant has the meaning of kind of lifting up and putting our Bodhi mind, our Buddha mind on top. All the other stuff, so what? Lifting up this enlightenment mind, and that we all have this real ability to end our suffering and to refresh, to restart, to begin again. Okay? Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. dasa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Satu. 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 Okay. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow is Monday here in Virginia, I believe, and we're going to have a jam-packed day. So at 9 a.m., there will be meditation class with Vietnam yogis, with my follower in Vietnam on Zoom. So you're welcome to join for that at 9 a.m. And then at 10 a.m., we will have a Zen teachings kind of class. We'll look at some Zen stories or Zen teachings together. And then at 8 p.m., we will have our Buddha book club. So welcome to join for that as well. Okay, our continuation of our Buddha book club. All right, be happy. See you again sometime soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You YouTubers, don't forget to like, and you can leave a like on the video. You Redditors, don't forget to update, and you can follow. You can check out my Reddit profile and join the Discord, join the YouTube. And you TikTokers, make sure that you're over on the YouTube next time if you want to follow along with the full session. Okay? Goodbye.